everyone, welcome to my very first YouTube video. I am Divina Saldana, a 22-year-old. I am going to share my story of how a silent girl who never wore accessory became a fashion design topper. If you think fashion is only about makeup and dresses, you will be surprised. Honestly, I'm a mix of everything. I'm fun, I'm boring, I'm crazy, I'm stupid, I'm sometimes intelligent, surprisingly, yeah. I'm different every day. Life is too short to be one thing. I actually enjoy being alone and silent. But sometimes doing shit, yes, definitely. But that is me. I like to embrace it all, and that is what makes life and fashion exciting. So, how did I get into fashion? It is a long, crazy, weird story of my life, and I just ended up in different college all of a sudden. And it was surprising to me as well. I belong to the Corona batch. I literally completed my second PUC, which is the 12th standard, without even writing my final examination. I first learned stitching during the Corona and I even earned 30,000 rupees just by stitching masks. I didn't know to make garments, I just knew to operate the sewing machine and to stitch masks. That's it. After my PUC, I had no idea what to do next. So, since I loved being with animals, I just thought about doing my degree in veterinary science. I was just an average student, was not really good in studies. So after PUC, I wrote my CET and NEET exams, hoping to get a seat for veterinary science. My CET results came out, but of course, I did not get the seat for veterinary science. My CET rank was in thousands, but there were only 425 government seats for veterinary science in all over Karnataka, and it was really difficult for me to achieve it because I was just an average student. I was a I don't care girl. Like literally, there were so many students committing suicide because they couldn't make it in NEET. I was there without any preparation. I just wrote my NEET exams without any preparation, just to try my luck. It took really long time for NEET results to come out, and the admissions were for other departments like BSc, BCom, BBA. It was all closing. So my parents told me to join BSc in physics, maths, or chemistry, so that after the NEET results would be out, and if I get the seat for veterinary science, I could just drop the course and get into veterinary science again. It was the last day for the admission to be closed. It was at 12 o'clock that the admissions would be closed, and I just ran to my college, got my admission done at 11:45. I didn't want to do it, but neither did I have any other option other than wasting a year preparing for NEET. And I knew that I'm not going to study the whole year just to write my NEET exams again. Anyways, my admission was done and I started going to college. But I really didn't want to do it. I was so upset and I didn't want to do it at all. I almost had given up. Till 12th, maths was my favorite subject. I was not good at it, but I just loved it. But after getting into degree, I just hated maths like crazy. I just literally hated maths. I was not doing great in degree. I was just playful and I just had left hope. And I had no idea what to do next. If I wanted to continue the degree or no, or if I should try for veterinary science again. I didn't want to study at all. During Corona, I actually became very productive. I used to stitch, I used to crochet, and I used to do a lot of stuff. I used to post my crochet work on Instagram, and I also sold many of my products. And I continued doing crochet even after getting into a degree. Without doing my college work, I used to do crochet all the time, day and night, all the time. One day, one of my cousins just showed my work to her dad. And he was like, she's so good in fashion, so maybe she's interested. He didn't ask us anything. He just went in search of fashion design colleges, got information, got the brochure, and then after a few days he called me, giving me information about the college and the course. And I was the kind of girl who didn't know to say no. So of course I said yes. I didn't really like fashion, but I just said yes because I didn't know to say no. And within few days, I just dropped my degree in physics maths and got my admission done in Mangalore for fashion design. And surprise, I became the fashion design student from then on. Neither did I know that I would ever do fashion design. And this process of changing my course did not take longer. It was just a matter of few days and I was surprising in the new college without any preparation. So yeah, this is how I got into fashion design and it was not planned, it was just magic. I am naturally a quiet person, so many people around me have not even heard my voice, even after being in the same area. So this channel is going to be special for many people who already know me but have never heard my voice. It is my chance to speak up and to share my story and let people to see and hear me. You will usually find me in braid. No makeup, no earring, no accessory. Just in comfy jeans, track pant or jersey. That's it. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Just plain and just me. Everyone has their own way of styling themselves. And my style is being comfortable, practical, individuality, and just being myself. The way I want to be and however I want to dress, which is usually plain without forcing opinions on others. My personal style is simple and practical. Most days you will find me in braided hair or ponytail, simple ponytail, plain t-shirt, track pant, jersey, shorts, that's it. My colors usually lean toward darker shades, but sometimes I add a little bit of bold colors just to play around. I don't really care for heavy prints. Plain and minimalistic is my comfort zone. Accessories, just a wristwatch. Nothing else is necessary for me. Fashion should never weigh you down. It should not make you feel forced or demand attention. It is about being grounded and being comfortable with whatever you wear. That's my philosophy. Just be comfortable, just be you. Just realize. If you also believe that fashion is about being comfortable and being the real you, type love the real me in the comment section. I'd love for you to join me in my journey. Don't forget to subscribe and let's learn together. When I was still in fashion school, I often doubted myself if I could make it or no because my taste was completely opposite to fashion, what is according to people. I didn't like accessory, makeup, or styling myself, but still I found a path in this fashion and I could excel in my own way. This taught me an important lesson that is, fashion is not about fitting into a mold, it is about finding your own voice. I have been awarded as the best outgoing student in the college, and I'm also the topper of the college. And yet, sometimes I feel that I'm not doing enough. I feel that the knowledge which I have is not enough. I felt desperate at times and felt I'm not capable. But this is life. I can never finish learning, and knowledge is not something which ends. It is not something which has a limit. We make mistakes, encounter errors, do something shit. But I have realized it just takes time and patience to understand, grasp, and to go. Here on my channel, I would love to share my lifestyle and especially the journey of learning with you. This is the only video which is going to be long. The rest of the videos that I'll be making will be short and sweet. Neither do I like to sit for lectures. So if you're ready to celebrate being yourself, come along with me. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join me on this journey of being comfortable, being yourself, and learning something new every day. Have a great day. Ta-ta!